Starter sit, Myles Gaskin.
Myles Gaskin has been the definition of inconsistent this season. As we saw earlier in the week, Josh has gone into deep research to figure out that every other week you should start Myles Gaskin. In odd weeks, he's averaged 17.7 points per game. In even weeks, he's averaged 5.3 points per game. So for some reason, it's just been that way this season. One, this is an odd week, even though that's not necessarily a real reason to start him. The matchup is he's going up against a Jets defense that has given up the most fantasy points to opposing running backs. They've allowed 16 running backs in 10 games to get over 10 points, and they've allowed 6 to go over 20 points. Names including Matt Breida, J.J. Taylor, and Jeremy McNichols before Derrick Henry went down with injury. So it's not like it's all, superstar running backs. It's been your average run-of-the-mill guys. And Gaskin has shown when he does get the opportunity, he can put up some numbers. It's been inconsistent, his usage, but with this matchup, I do think he's going to get a lot of work. They've allowed a league-high 19 rushing touchdowns. They're bottom 5 in rushing yards allowed, yards per carry, runs over 20 yards, and runs over 40 yards. So you could not ask for a better matchup with than the New York Jets.
Full agree with you on this one. I am not one to confidently say start Myles Gaskin every week. I have been saying sit him more often than start him. But this week, this Jets defense is so bad that they're making it look like they're good against fantasy wide receivers. Like the run defense is so abysmal that it looks like they're good against fantasy wide receivers because opposing teams just don't have to pass the ball against them at all. And I expect that trend to continue this week with Tua. I think the Miami offense is not going to need to throw the ball very much, and they're going to run through Myles Gaskin. I love that take, Jay. Myles Gaskin's a start for me as well this week.
Yep, and I'm much more comfortable starting him at flex now. If you're dealing with, bye weeks or, you lost Derrick Henry or you need a running back, I'm comfortable starting him as a running back too, but I am much more comfortable with him at the flex. Make sure you like the video and subscribe to Front Yard Fantasy on YouTube.